Hey, it's Eric with Open Gate Design, and here's another quick tip for your Christmas decorating. Today we're decorating a typical 7.5-foot tree for an 8-foot ceiling. So oftentimes people are afraid to do something grand at the top of their trees or think that they have to have a larger home. But this is a tried and true method for any size tree, whether you've got a 12-foot tree, 20-foot tree, 6-foot tree, 3-foot tree, you just scale it differently. So as you can see, down here we have all sorts of different things that we've chosen for the tree, different picks in different color variations. This one is a very neutral palette that we have. We've got our whites, our kind of champagne creamy tones, golds, and then browns. Not your traditional red and green, but that's okay. You use what makes you feel most comfortable for your decor. This works great for this person's decor. But we're going to show you how to do the treetop and then show you a few bits and pieces of how that we work with the tree to decorate it. And then from there, we're going to show you the end result there at the end. So we won't bore you with the entire video on how to decorate the tree, but we are going to show you some snippets kind of here and there throughout so that you can see the evolution of the tree. But first, let's start with our selection of items for the top. Number one rule that you need to always think about is make sure that you have plenty to decorate your tree. So often people say, well, can I use 2 picks to decorate the top of my tree to get it to look like that? Not gonna work too well, but you do probably need to choose a variety anywhere from a minimum of 3 to 5 or 6 different varieties. When I say that, that's not just 5 or 6 picks total, that's different varieties. You want a selection. So what we're gonna start with is here we have some of our, kind of neutral champagne colored leaves. We've got some of our whites. Seems very odd to have white thrown in with this palette, but a lot of times the contrast when you're doing multiple colors works very well. We're going to use some larger items. As you can see, we're starting to build these items, and I'm just going to take and grab a few. And you probably want 2 to 3 of each variety. So you may use anywhere from 12 to 15 different picks of I shouldn't say different picks, 12 or 15 picks in a variety of 3 to 6. So you're going to have a quantity of about 2 to 3 per item at the top. Usually 3, some you may use 4 or 5, just depending. So what we're going to start doing, these have a fun natural look, like outside that they've been glittered. What I do is I kind of start and create a V at the top. So you're going to create kind of a V effect right at the top of the tree. That's kind of important when you start. Then you start building from there. So I'm going to start here. Then I think what will be better is to make sure that we've got something to ground this bottom of our V. So I've already got a poinsettia, one of the brown ones. I've fluffed it mostly prior to, and from there, but we always want to make sure that you do fluff all of your items. Give them a little life, as I say, so they look like they're natural and they're not flat as they get them. So work that. So here, simple V. You've got that. Now we're going to fill in the V a little bit with a different variety. So we have 1, 2. It's the same there. Then from here, we're going to start filling in the V. I have something wild and crazy here. Looks like a little Vegas thing going on. We're going to fill this right there. So see how we're filling our V in? Viva Las Vegas. There you go. Then fill the center of the V. We're going to put one of these picks kind of in the middle here. Now, it's all clumped together. We don't want that. You can still, as you see, I'm giving it a little bit of life, and I'm not afraid to work with the greenery. Don't be afraid, y'all. Give it a try. You'll love it. Then we've got these picks here. Now we've got our V. Now on this one, I'm going to kind of come down and create another V. Now this is one of the tips here. Some people think, well, I put this through your tree. Well, if you put it through your Christmas tree, you're going to have a stem in the back. If you take your stem, once again, and create an area like that, you can easily pick this right in. Now what you want to do is think a little bit higher than where you want it to land, so that way when you do this, it will land where you want it. Again, I'm going to take this pick, bend it, come onto this side, and You're gonna wanna bend these, like I say, give them some light, give them some, so they pop out of the tree. Then from here, I am going to select a few of our other items. We've got some velvet leaves. We're going to then start filling in. You have some areas here with nothing. So we kind of just keep going back and forth. The V, fill the V. Add some more in so that you fill the V, complete. There's a section there. And a section. I'm breaking my rule that I need to fluff this. And see the difference? It makes such a difference when you really do fluff and give them life. And we're going to fill that. Then, so there is kind of a simple treetop for you to see, but then what I'm going to do is add some ribbon in. What I've already done is cut the ribbon into the small lengths of about 3 to 4 feet. It doesn't matter, I always cut them kind of at an angle, you know, so that you've got the angle on there. And then I crimp them, poof, and crimp. We're gonna add some of this in, and you can see that we've already started to put some of these into the tree, but it doesn't hurt anything then to have them at the top. And I just use the top, or actually the branches, like a twisty tie, take it right around, poof that out, fluff it, and then you push it in the tree, and you see how you just start getting that to cascade. Now, then what we'll do is do another one on this side, and as you see, we're just kind of going back and forth, back and forth. Then when you get the front looking good, you may have to add just a little bit on the back, just to even it out. But you've already done 1, 2 here. You can do a third here to almost create a triangle effect. But we're gonna poof that out, make a little loop. And this one, we have one here. Let's go a little bit lower here on this side. And then simply go like that. So there are some basics for you. If you can keep it basic like this, you can continually add more. Like if we wanted to add, these are fun acorns in the same colorations. You know, you can start to add more to the top and fill it in even more from there. Then we can pull something different out into the center here. We're gonna do, actually I'm gonna throw this at the top. We've got our dark here, so we're gonna add a little bit of darkness into this top. And this one will flare out. Some brown leaves. We'll add some brown leaves down into here. Once again, I'm bending the stem a little bit. Work it into the tree. Make sure that you pull it out so that you know, it has some dimension in the tree. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue working on this tree. We'll show you some snippets as we continue to work on the tree, but I hope this helps you with your Christmas decorating and your tree toppers for this Christmas. So there's another quick tip from Open Gate Design.